Share 15. Early sobriety and liquor is everywhere. My first sponsor was a bartender and a liquor store manager, and it was really great when I got out of rehab. He was a bartender with 1 year of sobriety at the restaurant where I ate and drank. All I had to do was go back to the very same haunt, to the very same bar stool where I had been drinking, and just order a Perrier with my meal, and talk to my sponsor, who was now my bartender. No, I mean my bartender, who was now my sponsor. It was a very natural progression into sobriety. It was the same thing I used to do when I was drinking. Go and talk to the bartender, who was sometimes him, about what happened to me today. I mean, what if my sponsor had been a lawyer and I had to make an appointment with his secretary? Or I may have been intimidated by his full schedule. What if he'd been a carpet installer running around in some delivery van, totally inaccessible? Apart from being a bartender, my sponsor also managed a liquor store. He used to go to the bar. We used to go to the bar first to make sure the orders were coming into the restaurant, and then go to the liquor store and make sure someone from the other program was at the cash register, and then go to the 10 a.m. meeting 5 days a week, always getting to the meeting late. I remember having all that liquor right up in front of my face, and I was brand new sober. It was actually a really good thing, now in retrospect, because I was able to equate the idea of alcohol with complete, poison for me. The liquor wasn't actually physically removed from me, but the desire to drink it was removed, and that was the important thing. There is something about the fact that it wasn't physically removed that I think strengthened my resolve to have the desire to drink it removed. Anyway, this first sponsor, he had this car that he would drive us to meetings in. It was kind of olive-colored, late 70s American. It was like a Pontiac Le Mans. It had 2 doors and was trying to be like a sports car. It was way too big to be a sports car, and he called it the Sled. He actually told me not too long ago that when he was newly sober, he had spent his last $100 on snow tires for the Sled, so he could take newcomers to meetings. Anyway, that was in 1985. And in 2003, in Palm Beach, there was a car which was exactly like that car, but it was the convertible version, and by now it had to be a renovated antique version. It was always parked in front of my house. I think my neighbor had it, and I saw it again in 2008. And sometimes I wonder, did my higher power have something to do with that? Was there a message behind some of that?